What's going on, Madden Universe? Relly843 here, and I'm very pleased to be giving you guys our next gen 3-4 defense. Now, I do not cover 3-4 even in this. Let me go ahead and put that out there right now. The reason that this guy took a little longer, a couple things happened with my health. I just moved. A couple things were going on in my life outside of Madden that I needed to take care of. Not to mention the fact that I didn't want to cover 3-4 even though I did run it for a while, and I did run it differently than other people, but I incorporated that A gap in it as well that everybody's running. So I wanted to avoid that. So I had to actually build around, find some other things to build around my main scheme. My main scheme for 3-4 is still in this, and then I actually found a lot of other stuff that was a lot better. Yes, my main formation, in my opinion, is twice as good as 3-4 even. I'm going to tell you why. It defends the run better. It defends play action better. It defends under center unbelievably better. I got A gap versus under center. I got B gap versus under center. I have outside pressure versus under center, and all three of those things against gun and pistol as well. I have play action blitzes. I have A gap blitzes. Everything you want, I have it. I have blitzes that are super easy to set up and super quick. And I'm going to show you one that's not exactly a top play of the guide, but it's a very easy B gap setup. And that's strong safety scrape 3. Now, after I show you this play, make sure that you watch the rest of the video, because I'm going to show you a couple slow motion clips of some of the stuff that I have, like some of the B gap versus under center, some of the A gap blitzes, a couple things like that. I'm not going to give you a setup, and I'm not going to have it in an angle where you can figure out the formation and what play I'm running, because that wouldn't be fair to everybody else. So let's go ahead and jump into this. 3-4 Predator, strong safety, scrape 3. Now, as I said, this is by far nowhere near one of the better blitzes in the guide, but it is in the guide and is covered. It's a very good blitz. It's just not amazing. But for you guys on YouTube, I'm sure that you'll be able to use this. And guys who decide to get the guide, you already know the quality of content that I put out. I actually have over 40 minutes worth of breakdown just for one play. Just my base play in this guide has 40 minutes worth of video over like 10 different videos. Not to mention the other, 5, 6, 7 formations that I'm breaking down, as well as all the other plays that I'm breaking down. I mean, I think, if I had to, off the top of the head, if you include all the setups from my base play, over 60 setups in this guide. So let's go ahead and hop into this anyway. 3-4 Predator, strong safety, scrape 3. Now, this is a very simple B gap setup, guys. All I'm going to do is base align and shift my D line to the right. There you go. That's it. Very quick setup. Snap the ball, and as you can see, we're flying through the B gap. Very simple, but it's reliable, and it's very quick. When the B gap doesn't come, it's usually going to come from the strong safety. Right there, we got one of those little suction things that happen in practice mode, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Obviously, you can see my guy come right through the B gap, but then he decides to suck onto this guard for whatever reason. So let's go ahead and do that again. And at the snap, you can see we come flying through the B gap again. So no big deal. Obviously, you can adjust this coverage any way you want to. You can change some things. You could actually rush less people, and I'll show you how in the guide, those of you who get the guide. I have much better B gap. I have much better A gap. All that good stuff. But I just wanted to give away a little freebie on YouTube. Make sure you watch the rest of this video, as I'm going to show you some of the other stuff that's in this guide, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. As I said, and matter of fact, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to do a cut up of all the other stuff that you're going to see and put it in a separate video and put that link in the description box, as well as a link to buy this guide in the description box. It's going to be it's a 3-4 base defense. We cover 3-4 predator, 3-4 over, 3-4 odd, 1-4-6. I run 1-4-6 3 different ways. I have 3 different formation pages just for 1-4-6, and no, that's not my base play, my base formation. I got quarters 1-3-7, and I got nickel 2-4-5. All kinds of play setups from this. And like I said, in my opinion, the very best play in this game. Not even close. It defends everything. Different adjustments from it will get you double A gap, outside pressure, A gap versus under center, double A gap versus under center, covers defense, you name it, run defense. It stops traps, it stops zones, it stops gun runs, pistol runs, under center runs. Strong power and all that stuff is dead. Counters are dead. Anything that takes a long time to develop as far as a run play is concerned is gone. They try to run read option, dead. Triple option, dead. All that stuff, I don't care what they got. Even the trap runs versus under center, which the under center trap runs are a little harder to defend than the pistol and the shotgun ones. The under center trap runs ain't happening, man. You might get a yard or two. You're gonna force so many turnovers with this guy, you will not believe it. When you see the quality of what is in this, you are going to go nuts. So make sure you watch that second video. Those of you who already purchase guides from us, most of you who buy guides from us usually buy just about everything we put out, which makes, and thank you to all of you guys for giving us the motivation to keep going, and those of you who stayed on us about putting together a 3-4 guide. So with that being said, I'm out. Check the description box. Pick it up, y'all. MaddenUniverse.com.